Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Combat Mission Final Blitzkrieg's demo. This is not the final version, I can't afford the final version as of yet, so, hey ho, we're going to play the demo for today. So, I've not had a chance to check this out, this is the first time I've loaded it up, I've not been back from work too long, so let's get on with this one. A December morning, a US patrol is tasked with securing the road net in the area. Okay. Sure. Put this up over here. There we go. Quite a few options here. I'll have to check out the play by email at some point. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. It's just, it's honestly just getting around to it. And finding opponents, really. Okay, so that's a fairly quick loading speed. I do believe this is an 3.1 engine. I'm not entirely sure what's different, or if this is different to Black Sea or not, but we'll hope so. Right then, following the chaos and confusion of the last few days, it is now apparent that a large enemy armoured force has taken up defensive positions in and around the village of L'Église. They appear to have given up on any further efforts to advance to the west for the time being, and it is suspected that they may be short of fuel. So this is basically the Ardennes offensive, the last throw of the dice by Germany. Ah, man, it is such a bad idea. Honestly, they moved so much of their armour to the west for this Ardennes offensive, and it did not work. My god, it was ridiculous. Like, for instance, I believe the west gained something like 1,000 to 2,000 tanks, while the Eastern Front only gained 900, and now this was in 1944, almost 1945. You can see how well that works out when you imagine how strong the Soviets were. But anyway, moving on. Right. Their sole supply route now appears to be along N33. Can we see N33 on here? I'm going to assume it's one of these roads over here. This is their position here. So possibly here? Liege is here. Bastogne is here. Yes, the city of Antwerp was the objective of the Ardennes offensive. Basically, it was a throw of the dice to try and force an early peace for the Allies. Would have been very interesting to see how it could have turned out if it had been planned better. Well, it was the weather and just the fact that even the most elite units of the German army, the SS, were not even fully manned. It was very much a case of throwing together everything they had, and it just was not enough. Okay. Mission. Tactical map, okay, so we can see here. Basically moving along the road then. That's fair enough. Reinforcements, 3 Shermans. Ooh, a Sherman 105. I do appreciate the 105s in a Pioneer platoon. 5 support consists of 4 tubes of 81, and then later on another 2 tubes of 81mm. Okay. Ground conditions, patchy snow, and temperature is cold. The weather is overcast, however we have a gentle wind. Okay, let's take a look at this hell. Okay. Interesting. This is quite a nice map, actually. There's a lot of variation here. It does look quite pretty. Can we go, can we get some options up here? Can I get any options? No. I was going to check on the graphical options, but, I guess I'll have to wait. Okay, what do we have here? So we have soldiers here. Let's take a look at them. That's a pretty good model, that. You can tell it's a good model when you can see their bloody pupils. Right. Yes, you do that. Okay. Ooh, that is a nice rail bridge. I appreciate this bridge. I used to be really into model trains, so that's pretty cool. Not so much this part, but this is a nice bridge. Okay, so these are all our objectives then, aren't they? So this gives me an indication that this is going to be a hell of a scenario. What do we have then? Right, so we have some infantry platoons over here. No armor. Somewhat disappointing, and a very limited deployment zone. But I'm going to enjoy this. I feel like I'm going to quite enjoy this. There's a few buildings here, so that's pretty cool. We have a nice slope here. Very nice for us. As you can see here, yeah, should make it difficult for the Germans to defend against us. I'm looking forward to this. Right then. I'd love to throw down some mortars to begin with, but I do not know where the enemy is going to be. So I think we should start off with like some kind of preliminary scouting, basically. So I can deploy in all of here. There is a hotkey here to turn off the trees. Right, Alt-T. There we go, that makes it a lot easier to see. So, we'll deploy over here. At least then I can move to the buildings faster. So with these guys up here, headquarters can go behind. You're part of the same platoon. These guys can stand over here for the time being. Right, MG. Can we see a decent building to put MGs into? This does look pretty promising. It's a second story building. Decent view. However, there's some trees in front, so that's not going to be too good. Right. Can I press Alt-T again? Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. So you can have it set to show the tree trunks only. Which is fairly useful. Okay. I guess we'll have the MGs over here then. Reasoning being I want to be able to move up fairly quickly. Right, get those ammunition carriers over there. Ah, here we go. I'm wondering if we had anything like this. Get those guys over there. Right, so we have machine gun section headquarters. 4th platoon headquarters. Yeah, okay. Let's get these mortars over here. Nice. And close, just make it easier on myself to micromanage. Then we have these forces over here. I would consider moving the machine guns here. But I feel it'd be more important to try and get them into the buildings. This position here, we're going to basically scout more than anything. At least until I know what the hell's going on in this area. Right, so I'll have it set up like that. So I'll have these guys. I'll have these ones move forward and hunt. Right, so we have the road over here. Okay. Nice slope. Alright, I need the hotkey to show movement paths. Movie light invisible command. Alt-P. Okay. Alt-P. Can we have shaders on? Right, shaders was already on. Okay. Is it Alt-B? Okay, that's off. Yes, due to the fact that this game is very, very new, I doubt there's any real mods for it right now. Which is a shame. I can't wait until there is, though. That'd be nice to see. Especially some graphical mods. Oh, UI. UI is always nice. Okay, I want that to be up all the time. Show all move paths. Odd. It should be on. Okay, fair enough. Have these guys move to the edge of the trees. I'll keep them back over there. I'll have the guys over here. Right, can we find a decent position for the MG so at least he can be set up and possibly provide fire? This is not bad. Yeah, move about there. Not too keen on the tree in his face. Okay, that's not bad. We'll have him deploy. He's already deployed, good. We'll check his fields of fire.
Yes, sir.
It's not fantastic, but I'll have to do. Okay. Right, we'll try this then. have the forward observers move up. I mean, I should keep them back, but honestly, I don't know, it's just the reconnaissance look to them. It always makes me feel like I should be sending them to just take a look, but they're actually pretty valuable, so oh well. Okay. Now, will there be resistance in this small village? Is it a village or is it a farm? I'll go a hamlet. Something like a hamlet. Hello. Do not tell me that's a tiger. I'd rather not face tigers already. It does have an outline like that, so it's either a panther or possibly a tiger. I'm going to assume tiger from the outline. It's like a heavy tank outline. So we'll go with that one then. Okay. Should I take a risk here? Okay, I think what we'll do then is hold up here. These guys are going to fast move up to this building here. I want them to get to the second floor. I'll just relax for the time being. Actually, an assault move would be a hell of a lot more effective and a lot safer. So assault move into that building. Should I do the same for these guys into here? Possibly. I'll have them assault move over there, and then it's a bit safer. When we can see what's going on, I'll feel a lot more confident to pull off moves like that. But until that point in time, no, we should not risk too much. Keep this HQ moving up. Okay. Have these guys move there, then at least they can provide some fire support. Okay. A little bit strange. Right, let's see how this turns out. The models do seem pretty good. It's been a while since I played anything other than Germans. I don't know why, I just enjoy playing the loser, really. It's always fun. I very much do like this map, though. That's a very well-designed map. That's really well designed. The trees, just wow. Very nice. Okay. Not the wisest place to wait. It'll have to do. Okay. Right, so we do have smoke. Fair enough. So we'll fast move into that first story. Same over here. Fast move to the first story. And hold up for the time being. I'm gonna have these guys hunt towards that position there, then they can occupy those houses possibly. Okay. Can we give you a target arc? I'm gonna give you a target arc of these houses over here. Mostly because I want to make sure my men are safe. And if necessary, we can get their heads down. I really do feel like these models are better. Enemy vehicle. Okay, let's go back a second there. We spotted something. That looks to be a Puma. Oh. It's not a Puma, but it is an armoured car by the looks. Or it might be a Puma. I think the Pumas are the ones with the actual cannons, though. And it is an armoured car. Armed with a 20mm cannon and MG42, possibly 34. Get right on in there. Is that a 34? It looks a bit like a 34. I think the 42 looks a little bit different, but I'm not an expert. Okay. Well, that's good to know that we can spot this, right? So who is spotting you? You are, okay. That's impressive. Especially to say that you're moving as well. That is fairly impressive. Oh, hello, we've also spotted that tank. Oh, okay. It's even worse than I could have hoped for. It is a Königstiger. Okay, let's take a look at this beauty. That's very pretty. So it seems it's lost some of its protection here. Fair enough. But that's incredibly dangerous. I really don't think 81mm mortars would touch that thing. I don't know, it might be worthwhile to bring some mortars down on it, try and at least damage its tracks. But the position it occupies is incredible. It has a great line of sight down here. But at least we can move through the trees and that sort of thing. And it's going to be bloody difficult getting past that thing or taking it out. I can tell you that one now. Indeed.
Enemy tank spotted.
So we have a bazooka over here. I do think the models look better. There's something about them. They just seem a little bit more... a little crisper. Right. We'll keep those guys in position where they are for now. These guys can move up to this position here, so we'll have them basically follow this path and then get in there. Look out that way. I'll have the Ford observers occupy this position. As far as I can tell, there's no resistance in the town, hamlet, whatever you want to call it. But that doesn't mean that we should take it for granted. Right, these guys are still moving up. Basically a tactical move. Half the squad moves while the other half stays still. How many rounds do we have for these mortars? Out of contact, right? Ooh. Okay, that's better. So we have about 100 rounds of HE. Would that do any damage to a King Tiger? That's debatable. I suppose it could do a nice amount of damage to the tracks. It might panic the crew, it might damage some optics, it might damage its radio communication. So I suppose it is worth it. So we know the vehicle is about here. That's good. Okay. No line of sight. Fuck. Okay, we'll have to wait on that one. So we shall continue. Yes. Possibly, did you see that? What? Don't say approach it when there's nothing moving. That terrifies me. I don't see anything else. Don't scare me like that. I like the fact that half of them moved around one side of the building, the other half moved the other way. What do I have in anti-tank then? M1A1. I don't think that too much, if anything. Okay, Ford observers are in position. You can see the Königstiger, that's very good. Okay. I suppose we might as well try some artillery fire on this beauty. At least try and damage it. Or it could possibly be damaged, who knows? Well, actually, I mean, an 81mm shell right on top of the engine deck might do some damage. It'll probably do quite a lot of damage, but we'll go with a heavy, but... a heavy short one. I just don't want to waste shells. Now, ideally, we could get a shell to land right here, or possibly on top of the turret and kill the driver. Sorry, the commander. That'd be nice. That'd make the vehicle somewhat less efficient. What's delivery time? 4 minutes. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. You get over here. I think we should advance down this avenue. Possibly. Yeah, so I mean, we do have the trees over here. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to fast move over to this position here. And we'll assault into these trees. I'll try to use the trees to cover my advance. And then at least we can try and stay out of the line of sight of that tiger and armoured car. Clear that. You, however, can get in here. I'll have your ammunition team over there as well. Okie dokie. Full of orders, men. Or we might just make this out to be a victory. So far, no movement from the King Tiger. That's good. He'd do a number on us though with that 88. Yeah. KWK 43. The long barrel, basically. Yeah, see the length of that? That's huge. Okay, we're stacking up behind the building.
Advance!
Nothing much so far. How we're looking on that ordnance. Alright, you're on map, but you're only 60mm. Right, 3 minutes, okay. I mean, I could try to coincide it with the on-map support. Delivery is 6 minutes. Are you effing me? How does it take us longer? Ah, fine. Have you deployed that weapon once you get there? Hopefully with an MG team in here, we'll be able to use that to try and suppress any positions. I do feel Objective Mary will be an issue. Fire orders have been received by command. That's good. Now, do I want to use my 60mm to try and soften up these buildings? It's a possibility. Ah, so this is the N33. Not a large road, really. So basically the Germans are... well, just sheltering in their dugouts and in their fortified positions. I'm gonna wait and probably resupply. Okay, MG team, are you set up yet? No, not yet. What do we have here? Brown in 30? Yeah, that looks like a 30. Yeah, that's definitely a 30. A 50 would have been nice. That would have been, okay, to harass. It might have done damage to the armoured car. But if I can have a machine gun, then that's fine. I'll just have to make do with a 30. Okay, what can you guys see? You can still see the Koenigs Tiger. Okay. Ah, range and shot. pretty far off here. We're not going to get much chance here. Kind of makes me wish I had the Excalibur rounds from Combat Mission Black Sea. Those 155mm howitzers with Excaliburs would have tore this thing up. Ah, imagine 3 Excalibur rounds landed right on top of this baby. Oh. Okay. That thing can... Whoa! Where did that land? Ah. Mortars. Can they see anything? Apparently not. Machine gun HQ section. We'll have you moved into there. Right, we'll have you guys moved up. 4 platoon headquarters. Mortar section HQ. We'll have you position yourself over in here. 2nd platoon HQ. There we go. Right, we'll move up this infantry. Didn't we have a 3rd squad here? They get eaten by bears or something? Oh, there they are. Never mind. I'm still sure we had another squad. I'm sure we had another squad here. I must have forgot that one. Oh well, fair enough. I'll make do. Come on, mortar rounds. Give me a lucky, lucky mortar round right on that engine deck. Come on. Right there. I should be so lucky. Okay, we're in position over here. That's good to see.
Now listen up.
Oh. Fair. Closer. From there to there, but not exactly pinpoint. There's really not much cover over here. At all. We'll have you guys move there. You can overwatch that way. We'll have this squad. I could have... Actually, I'll have these guys. Okay, that's the best idea. We'll have them assault up to here. And then what we'll do is have them push up from this direction towards Objective Mary and Kate. Lisa as well. That would be quite nice. Keep these guys in position over here. I mean, if they cross that field, they're in the open. And that's where nobody wants to be. That's usually where all the dead people are found. Okay, another mortar strike. Let's get in a little bit closer. Just a tad. Probably should have used them on the buildings, but ah well. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. I'd rather just have like a single shot at trying to do some damage to that thing. Alright, I don't know, just at least damage it a little bit, but I doubt that's going to happen. Oh, 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 oh! Oh! Snapdragon! Ha ha ho! Right. We got a hit on the turret. Right there. How the fuck is the commander not dead? Seriously, just watch this. Watch how close this comes to his face. How...